Okay, hello everyone. Anthony Rios, the Healing Shaman. It's good to be here with you today. Today we're going to start our series on shamanism. What is shamanism? Why do modern healers need shamanism? How can it benefit you? And we're going to go into how to journey, what's the shamanic journey all about, and all of those things. So, what I want to start off by saying is, well, the basic question, what is shamanism? Shamanism is humanity's oldest spiritual practice, right? If you Google shamanism, you're going to come up with a million hits. But what I want you to think about is what I just said. Shamanism is humanity's oldest spiritual practice. There's evidence of it all around the world, thousands upon thousands of years. Some anthropologists estimate anywhere from 30, 50, 70,000 years that some type of shamanic practice has been around for human beings, right? All over the planet. So you can do your own research on that, but there are some amazing texts from the 1940s and 1950s around shamanism all over the world. So the basic thing you want to know is shamanism is not a religion. Shamanism is a practice, right? There are shamanic methods, shamanic practices, and they vary all over the world. The way I've been trained are in particular shamanic methods that blend what we call core shamanism in the teachings of the Foundation for Shamanic Studies with more traditional curandero based techniques that you find in Mexico and the southwestern United States. So I've taken these and I've created a blend of modern shamanic practices that works for me and that's been working for me for many, many years now. And I teach a hybrid of what this is. But underneath it all, shamanism is a practice. It's not a religion. So for those of you who are looking for practices that are not based in any religion, that are not, there's no dogma attached to them, right? You learn. You learn how to do it like you ride a bike, you learn. Or how you learn how to drive a car, you learn. Okay. So shamanism is a practice. That's the basic thing you need to know. There are different ways of practicing shamanism. There are different methods. The foundational piece that I teach and that I use all the time is the shaman's journey. The shaman's journey is probably one of the oldest ways for human beings to connect with the spirit world. And this connection with the spirit world is really, really important in the world of shamanism because the shaman's journey isn't something that you do just happenstance. It requires intention, it requires purpose, it requires clarity, it requires you to have a clear mind and a clear heart, right? And a clear vision of what you want to accomplish with your shaman's journey practice, right? So that's the foundational piece is the shaman's journey. And I'll be teaching you how to do that as we go along. But why do modern healers need this? I say modern healers, those of us now in the 21st century. It's 2026, right? We're healing in many, many different ways now. We understand the human body differently. We understand the human psyche differently. Those of us who are healers are now looking at many, many ways to work with people to heal physical, mental, emotional, spiritual issues that people have been dealing with. And today, tons and tons of people are seeking alternatives to Western medicine. They're tired of taking pills. They're tired of going to the doctor and the doctor telling them, take this pill, right? Let me give you another shot, right? People are tired of that, of putting chemicals into their body, manufactured substances into their body, and most of the time it makes them feel worse or it alleviates the symptom. Nothing, no Western medicine practices are going underneath. What's the core? Why do you have this issue? Why do you have this problem? Today, if you're a healer and you're doing there's all kinds of different practices. So there's shamanism, traditional curandero methods. There's Reiki. People are doing quantum healing, quantum touch, healing touch, right? People are doing massage. People are doing all kinds of Akashic records. People are doing all kinds of things, right? Why modern healers need shamanism as part of their toolkit is because the shaman's journey lets you talk directly with the spirit world, directly with the spirit world, you and the spirit world. I don't take you, you take yourself, right? There's no middle person, right? There's no priest, there's no cleric, there's no anything between you and the spirit world. There's you and the spirit world. And how do we get there? Well, we get there with a drum and a rattle. So I use a drum, right? I use a drum and a rattle, but my primary method is a drum. Now, that's a slow beat. That's not the shaman's journey beat, but that's how I get there with the drum. No substances. It's not plant medicine, which I have nothing against. I love plant medicine. I practice some of those ceremonies and rituals. Bottom line is this: shamanism, in particular the shaman's journey method, will give you direct access to the spirit world. And when I say the spirit world, I mean your power animals, your spirit guides, your spirit teachers that are in non ordinary reality. They're in another place, they're in a world of spirits. And we travel to them and we ask for their guidance, we ask for their help. Right. And we go there with an intention. We go there with questions. We go there to get answers, but we do it with intention. So there's a particular method to get there. You start at point A, then you do B, then you do C, then you D, then you come back, right? You get the information you need and you come back from your journey, right? But you go on your own with the drum, with the rattle to get the information for yourself. That's probably one of the most beautiful things about the shamanic practice and shamanic journey methods is that you are the vehicle. You're doing it for yourself, right? There's not somebody sitting up high on a pedestal telling you what you need to know or what you should do or any of that. No, you're going to the spirit world directly, to your power animals, to your guiding spirits. You're helping spirits, right? If you look in the modern literature, they use the words compassionate spirits, helping spirits, power animals, right? And they're not just all animals, they're spirits. They're human spirits as well, right? So what else do I want to say about that? Modern healers need the shaman's journey and the information and the power you could get from the shaman's journey because this will strengthen you as a practitioner. It'll give you more insight, more knowledge, and more confidence, really, as a teacher, as a healer, and however you're working with people in today's world. Because there's so many things that we're dealing with. So much of it is emotional, but underneath those emotional issues are spiritual issues. People are disconnected and they're looking for a way to reconnect all over again. You can help them with that. You have medicine, you have spiritual medicine that people are looking for, and the shaman's journey can help you deepen that medicine, learn all about your medicine and your gift, and develop it and let it evolve and grow over time and teach you how to bring it out into the world, right? So that's why I think modern healers need shamanism and shamanic practices and shamanic journey methods in their toolbox because it'll help you go a long, long, long way. Okay. So that's it on that for now. We're going to leave it there and come back to talk about the shaman's journey and how to do a journey. So, my name is Anthony Rios. I created the Rainbow Path and the Sacred Healing Journey on School. There's a link below. So, you can check it out. There is a free trial if you want to see what we're doing in the school community. Come check it out. Be a part of this amazing community of people who are on a path of healing for themselves and for others. All right. Anthony Rios, a healing shaman, and we'll see you again real soon. All right. Bye.